Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Skyrim Anniversary Edition. We're just outside of Dawnstar in the middle of the night, as you can see. But we're going to go inside to Dawnstar. And what we're going to do, well, aside from harvest snowberries, we're going to go into the inn.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire.
You beasts are the worst.
Come now, dearie. Surely we aren't all that
I've got to
bad.
get out of this
Just
town.
leave me alone. I've brought your mead. Now drink it and shut your filthy mouths.
We've got other things in mind for
Listen to your friend. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
I will. Thank you.
What troubles you, my son?
We're here to talk to this guy. What's wrong with everyone around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord Vaermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
What's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean, return? You've been there?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
A legend we all know and love.
I trust you. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Who is the Daedric Lord Vaermina?
Vaermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with these memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Really? You're not helping, Lids. Well, we gotta wait for this fool to get to finish with his merrymaking. Lovely. While we're here, we're gonna... While he's busy having fun, we're gonna talk to this fool here.
What are you looking at?
Have you heard of a pirate crew called the Blood Horkers?
Ha! Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them for well on 9 years now. What's it to you?
A lot of gold to be had plundering ships.
Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the locals too busy to worry about us. Halden calls it our golden age.
Who's Halden?
Our secret ingredient, if you will. A battle mage of fearsome cunning. Runs the Blood Horkers and makes sure the battles end right side up.
Where would I go to join up?
Well, I can't just tell that to any skeever that washes up. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the Horkers.
Will this loosen your tongue?
I think that'll do just the trick. Halden will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling a bit confining lately. We draw counsel at Japhet's Folly. The fools in Windhelm won't go near it, which is fine by us. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Horkers know who let slip their secret.
Alright. I think we'll do that while we're there.
What?
Now, let's go follow Erender. Uh-oh.
Follow me. This way.
Aww.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Jeez, imagine doing this in survival mode. This is going to take a little while, isn't it? Snowing, still, well, okay, it's pre-dawn, I guess. And there's a shrine somewhat nearby. I'll replenish quickly enough, so the Undying Ghost should still be really good. Alright, that should do. You know, I just realized I favored them, but I never put them in the thing. Alright, so excuse me, let me do that real quick here. Alright, we're getting there. Hold on a sec. Ah, chain lightning, right. Wait a minute. Okay, I forgot to set up the adept levels too. Okay, detect life, paralysis rune, telekinesis, water breathing, which means we have to pick through these again. Detect life is the big one. Paralysis rune. Even though I already have paralyze out anyway. Frost goblins. And they sound like Falmer.
Forgive me, my brother.
Alright. Forsworn gear. Okay, that's fascinating. And I'm overweight? Oh no. Apparently, I never unloaded my gear. Crap. Alright. Alright, we're gonna look at... Okay, that should unload a bit. Well, he didn't last very long. I do want to see something, though, real quick. I do have the mana for this. That's crazy. Whoa! I summoned him once and I got that much out of it. Alpha Dreg. Okay, we got ourselves a Frost Troll Guardian. Okay. Frost Troll means fire. So let's take care of that. It's taller, so aim higher so you don't hit Arender. Good news is, even if we do, he's Dark Yell, so he's not going to get toasted too much. Oh, no. Alright. What else do we got? Another Alpha Dreg. So, back to Lightning. Healing. Okay, down he goes. Well, that was fun. Might as well spend our level up. How are we doing this? Anyway. Okay, so we're caught up there. Restoration, we're caught up where we want. Which means it's either destruction or conjuration. Not really using runes. And I'm not a fan of intense flames, so okay, we're caught up on destruction then. Alright. I don't know if I really needed to do that because I'm just really using the masters now. Force of habit, I guess. Although if I start getting into the bound weapons, I mean, I guess I have that queued up there. Alright. Frost is out.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vaermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vaermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Necromancers are easy to deal with since they often lack powerful corpses to use. Conjurers, however, are more dangerous with the danger they send.
She's got a good point there. Okay. Follower cannot accompany me here, so it's just me and Arender. Apparently Tiny is out of here too. Well, okay, I guess Conjuring the Storm Thrall is not permanent. Although 998 days, 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 8 seconds is a pretty long time. There's that Shrine of Mara he was talking about.
Give me just...
Do I have... Okay, I have the Blessing of Jiggalag, so... Deals 15% more attack damage and critical damage against Daedra. Here's the problem. That's only for weapons, not for really for magic.
And I'll have you.
So I'm not going to accept Mara as
Token.
as a priest, as a religion, but I am going to take her blessing. It's going to soften up our... It will soften up my restoration just a little bit, which at least is somewhat more useful. And we finally got Forbidden Legend.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
That would be it down there.
Behold the Skull of Corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Yep. Oh, forgot to do that again. Oh, lovely. Alright, what else we got? Alright, the flame thrall. Frost thrall. Lightning thrall? No. Storm thrall. There we are. Now we bring that up.
We must end the nightmare. Mine.
That's the best.
And Lid somehow made it back.
Out of our guides, my lad.
Lids, what are you doing? Lids, that is really creepy.
What the?
Rogue mages give the College of Winterhold a bad name.
Alright, so what are we waiting for?
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vaermina.
You should have told me the truth.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Well, it's not this way, which means it's that door that we saw before. We gotta wait for him to open it.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Level 1? Really?
What was that? Fall back! No! Not like this!
That was crazy.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vaermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Well, that's a new book for us. Not what we're looking for, but a new book nonetheless. Most of what's still here is burnt. We just gotta look for what ain't been burnt. Should be able to pick this without an issue. There we go. Oh, whoopee. Expert level lock for 9 gold. We can use those Vaermina robes as enchantables. If not for legit enchantables, then as practice. Yes. We're sitting here talking about practice. Oh, that was lovely. Sounds like my stomach. Okay, it looks like we need to get up above again. So I gotta find where those stairs are. Here they are. Now, for those who don't remember, when this game first came out, this quest was buggy. I mean, really buggy. But in 14 years' time, things have been fixed. We're getting our hands on some new books. Okay, can't grab that lantern. Alright, it's over this way, and of course, nicely tucked away. In a safe area with a bunch of burned books. There it is.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
You know what?
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Video's starting to get a bit long. I think we're going to cut it here. Next episode, we'll give him the book, and we'll finish this quest up. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest greatest videos as they come in, and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Skyrim Anniversary Edition. I'll see you all next time.